Hello and a warm welcome to Pulse of Culture. I'm Sara Jastrzębska. The 19th International Chopin Piano Competition, widely regarded as the world's most prestigious contest for young pianists, is now underway in Warsaw. 84 participants from 20 countries, most notably China, Japan and Poland, are competing for the title of the world's best interpreter of Chopin's music. Polish pianist Paweł Kowalski is joining us right now in the studio to offer his perspective on the competition. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Delighted to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
The contest has been around for almost 100 years. What makes it so important?
It became the most important piano competition in the world. The difference between Chopin competition in Warsaw and the other ones in Europe is that the winners of the other ones, which are Boston, Geneva, Brussels and many others, are still coming to Warsaw to take part in this competition because winning the prize here, the first prize especially, is a guarantee for a start of an immense international career with concerts all over the world, with recording contracts. And we had 4 winners so far from Poland within these 19 editions of the competition. And in 1975, a Polish pianist, Christian Zimmermann, has won. And his career takes 50 years now, and he is still on the top of the top. He records for Deutsche Grammophon, he's playing around the world. And the start of it was the Chopin competition 50 years ago.
So you're saying it can make or break a pianist?
Yes, you have many participants, as you said, from 20 countries. Some of them are coming for the second or third time. Meanwhile, winning prizes at other competitions like Leeds or Geneva, which I mentioned, and they were already participating in this one, risking not to win, having won the one I mentioned, because they feel the difference that this one will push them forward for decades if they use the chance, but the condition is winning it. And each participant has to play around 3 hours of music by Chopin in 4 stages, the 4 stages with orchestra. First 3 are solo recitals of very complex and diverse works by Chopin. It is fascinating to watch these participants, which are the very height of their career, even in the early 20s or as teenagers. 5 of 6 winners or prize winners of the last competitions were not even 20 years old. So this is the tendency now, is shifting more to Asia. 29 participants from China. So we will have a very diverse field of competitors. We had a great opening concerts with 4 former winners of the competition, playing music by Saint-Saëns, Poulenc and Bach. And there are members of the jury with, for the first time, a non-Polish pianist, Gary Colson, who's American and the winner of the 1970 Chopin competition, is the chairman of the jury this year. So we'll have a fascinating 3 weeks, which are indeed, as you said, Olympics of the piano. And Warsaw is the capital of the piano world for these 3 weeks.
You've mentioned participants from China.
Yeah.
So how come that Chopin's music is so popular in Asia?
Well, it was popular for a time, and it's still in Japan. Japan started this in the 60s, mostly Japanese female pianists participating and winning prizes from time to time. The 2 of the major piano producers are located in Japan, but manufacturers. But now it has shifted to China. If you consider that 2 of the most famous pianists in the world are Lang Lang and Julia Wang, both from China, trained at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, but to be recognized to every music or piano fan around the world. So China is very important. We had already a Chinese winner, Yundi, in the year 2000.
And is it 10% talent, 90%?
This is Paderewski. Paderewski, who was, this is the quote from Ignacy Jan Paderewski. This you started to say now. Great Polish pianist, composer, and the first prime minister of Poland in 1919, after Poland has regained its independence. So he said that.
So how important is the training?
Well, the daily training, I had my concert, my last concert was yesterday. The daily training is an absolute necessity. We have a great concert hall here, the Warsaw Philharmonic, which was rebuilt after the war for the competition in 1955. And great, as I mentioned, 4 major piano manufacturers putting the instruments at disposal to these pianists. And 84 participants which had to qualify first. We had a qualification round in Warsaw in the spring here. So, and very, very difficult pieces. The 5 of 24, the 5 most dangerous and most difficult studies by Chopin out of his 24. And in addition to the final round, which is one of the piano concertos, a Polonaise Fantasie, which is a late Chopin's work, opus 61. So they first have to play solo 15 minutes before they get to the piano concerto, which takes another half an hour or 40 minutes. It's a tremendously difficult program, which they will have to combine a mixture of perfect technique and great musicality, being judged by a very interesting jury, consisting mostly of former prize winners of the former editions of this very competition.
So they know how hard it was, right?
They know everything, including the chairman.
I wanted to ask you, what is the jury looking for in these musicians? I mean, all of them are highly skilled, obviously. So
for perfection, for a mixture of musicality and perfection. Perfection is necessary, musicality is very much required. I'm sure they will find a number of people, and then they will have a very hard job to choose from the 12 participants of the final round. 6 of them are going to be prize winners. 1 is to win the whole competition. It will be inches to choose from, and but at the end, tremendous talents will emerge and become a chance for a major international career.
And would you mind walking us through what happens over the next several weeks?
The first stage takes about 30, 40 minutes, mostly studies by Chopin, these 5 dangerous ones. They have to choose from a nocturne, and the major recital, it's in the second stage, where the 40 out of 84 will be chosen to participate in the second stage. In the third, you will have 20, not more than 20, playing a sonata, number 2 or number 3, which are major works of half an hour each. They will have to choose one of them, one of these sonatas, and playing mazurkas, which are very typical genre of Chopin, displaying his Polish-hood, mazurkas and polonaise. And in the finals, they will play one of the piano concertos for piano and orchestra, accompanied by the Warsaw Philharmonic Orchestra, and the Polonaise Fantasie. So altogether, these who make it to the final round will have almost 3 hours of Chopin's music behind them, and hoping to make a major breakthrough in their careers at a very, very young stage. The tendency is that most of them in the last edition and the one before were not even 20 years old. The winner of the previous edition, Bruce Liu from Canada, is starting this one with the very difficult Piano Concerto number 5 by Camille Saint-Saëns. And the winner from 2015, Song Jin-chon from South Korea, has just played a Ravel concerto with the Czech Philharmonic to open the new concerts a week ago. So we're celebrating equally 150 years of Ravel's birthday this year. So there are proof that this competition brings them to the start of a major international career, if they use it and they know how to use it, not to commit mistakes and in terms of concerts and recordings, and can take them for decades on a musical journey around the world.
But it could be challenging at such a young age, right?
It is very much challenging. We had a fifth prize winner from Canada, I remember, 10 years ago. who was playing the B-flat minor sonata, opus 35 by Chopin, which is the one with the funeral march, and he was not even 16 years old. So imagine this, to practice, to prepare for such a tremendous competition at the age not even being a student, being a high schooler. So it's very challenging. The whole playing piano is a challenging thing, but it brings one lots of joy.
I'm sure it does. I also wanted to ask you about how are the points allocated and who gets the final say? What if there are, two musicians equally good?
They have a system of 25 points being awarded from 1 to 25 for each performed piece of music. And they combine the digits and the numbers, and then the average comes out. The lowest and the highest being scrubbed out. We had some tries of rigging throughout former competitions. But the good thing is, at the end of the competition, the points awarded by the jury are being made transparent. So everyone can see the points a jury member was awarding for a particular piece of music of this particular performer. So there is little space for rigging. And another thing is, which I believe make me think positively about this, is that 95% of them are former prize winners of this competition and active pianists. So they know quite everything about these pieces with a quite good taste, I tell you. So, which gives us not the assurance, but the hope that at the end the right people will emerge as winners.
And is it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
This, as I said, some people come for the second time, even for the third time, with success. And this time, a gentleman who has won the fourth prize here 10 years ago from the United States. Meanwhile, he has won a major competition in Paris, Jacques Thibault and Marguerite Long, which is a major piano competition, and he still came back here after 10 years to, it was Leeds piano competition, not Jacques Thibault and Marguerite Long. He came to Warsaw to try to win this one. Another example from South Korea, finalist from 5 years ago, and winning Jacques Thibault and Marguerite Long in Paris. Meanwhile, coming back to Warsaw, winner of the Bolzano Busoni competition, coming back to Warsaw. A major example. Sometimes people have won coming back, like the American Kevin Kenner has won the second prize in 1990. First was not awarded, and he came after 10 years, and he came first in the field. So it happens sometimes with success.
And what is so interesting for the audiences in this competition? I mean, why do people flock to the competition?
The possibility of comparison, of listening to the whole range, practically the whole repertoire of Chopin, all genres, nocturnes, polonaise, mazurkas, sonatas. For the first time, we have a special award for a performance of a ballade. This time. Since 1927, since the first edition, we have special prize for the mazurka, since 1960 for the polonaise, later for the best performance of the piano concerto and of a sonata, with the money awarded by Christian Zimmermann, the Polish winner from 75. So the whole range of Chopin works in the best possible performances from diverse young people from diverse countries, from diverse teachers, traditions. So this is the fascination, to go through Chopin's music within 3 weeks and the best possible performances of the most talented people from around the world.
Paweł Kowalski, thank you so much for joining us and for shedding more light on this extraordinary
pleasure. Thank you very
competition.
much.
Thank you. And thank you for watching Pulse of Culture. Please stay tuned for more here on TVP World.